Sometimes in life, we get to see some satisfying moments in which bad behavior is immediately followed by its consequences. In the city of Milwaukee, a man decided to go well over the speed limit in a residential street, just as a state trooper was leaving his home for work. It's always important to keep the area around a fire hydrant clear in case of fire. When a man parked illegally next to one, he learned a very expensive lesson of why it's a bad idea. When a cyclist had a morning routine of spitting a guy's convertible car, one day he decided he had enough. Sadly, the police don't really do much about package thieves, since it's a lot of investigative work for a misdemeanor. This owner took it to his own hands when he ran after the car, and managed to get the thief's purse, which contained his ID, so he can turn it in to the police.
In the passenger seat and grabs her purse. The thief speeds off empty-handed, while Ken's left holding the bag.
Queens guards have a very difficult job. Not only do they have to stand outside for hours regardless of weather, and tolerate a lot of harassment from tourists, they also can't even go to the bathroom during their working shift. These annoying tourists got what they deserved when they messed with the guard. Apparently, this motorcycle had an anti-theft prevention software installed in it. Okay, I have no idea why this Corvette owner would do this, but he randomly decided to key a Tesla that he parked next to before going shopping. What he didn't know is that not only his act was recorded by Tesla's Sentry Mode feature, but that also the parking lot had cameras that got his license plate. Phone repair business often can save you from having to buy a costly new phone. This customer apparently did not appreciate their services when she tried to bolt without paying. Well, the doors were locked. When Hollywood director and actress Elizabeth Banks tried to call Steven Spielberg out for never making a movie with a female lead, she forgot the audience was all movie enthusiasts. She was corrected immediately.
Movie that Steven Spielberg's ever made, and by the way, he's never made a movie with a female lead. Sorry, Steven. The Color Purple, thank you. Okay, I'm wrong.
All Rolls-Royce automobiles have a bonnet ornament in the front of the car, which if you lock the car, it hides just in case someone tries to steal it. When a crowd was taking pictures and sitting on a Rolls-Royce, the owner did not appreciate the potential dent. At an ancient protected archaeological site in Mexico, a tourist disrespected the pyramids and went up the stairs. And well, when she finally got down, was booed by an entire crowd, and took to the police station, in which she was fined 5,000 pesos. Which would be around $250. For many people, a yellow light is a sign to accelerate. This man decided to send it in front of a police car. When a woman collected a stimulus check, she decided to flex on her Instagram followers. Sadly, she had her windows down. Luckily, the man who stole it was caught. When a woman got pulled over for no real reason, she took her seatbelt due to habit when she put the car on park. And well, despite having the entire time she was driving, the police officer claimed to have stopped her for not wearing a seatbelt. Luckily, she had video footage.
Yeah, I just took this off, just so you know. I wasn't driving without a habit. Huh? No, I just took it off.
During MasterChef, one of the chefs came off a little patronizing and overconfident. And well, Gordon Ramsay did his thing.
Congratulations on the worst dish in this competition so far.
Even though skating on a pool is basically looking for trouble, a girl's plan to push her friend to the pool completely backfired. When a Mercedes owner parked his car in a way that took 2 whole spaces during a busy day at the mall, 2 drivers teamed up to teach him a lesson. When a man was tailgating a car to get out of their way, the car next to him happened to be an undercover cop.
Yeah, babe.
A hilarious moment happened when a squirrel tried to steal some food from a bird feeder. Michael Venom Page is objectively one of the best Bellator welterweights currently fighting, but is also known as being one of the most disrespectful fighters, due to taunting and excessive celebrations, and during one of the fights it kinda backfired. In probably one of the most ridiculous moments in a city in California, multiple bikers ran the red light, since they knew nothing would happen to them. And well, the police decided to pull over the only biker who did not ran a red light. During a $500,000 Fortnite tournament, one of the players from Spain was down, and repeatedly finished by one of the opponents. Somehow, he was still able to remain on the game. And even though it's not clear if he had cheats on, he still told his teammates to don't say anything and act like nothing happened.
No. Que no me quita vida.
But still, justice was served a few minutes afterwards when an organizer kicked him off the tournament.
I'm playing.
When a man parked his car in a way that blocked the whole street, causing cars to wait hours until a tow truck came, 3 men kinda lost their patience. When a woman was making a victim impact statement during a sentencing, the offender was being very disrespectful by smiling and laughing through it. And in response to the victim statement, he just said that he was going to go home soon. And well, to his surprise, the judge said that he was wanting to not accept the plea deal and was going to take the case to trial.
I'll be home soon. I'll be Keon. I love my family.
Watching you sit there, smile and laugh and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial.
In one of the most satisfying videos to watch, a McDonald's employee stood up for herself when a man tried to prank her. Instant karma happened to this man who wanted to take his frustration out on a sign. Haste makes waste. Sometimes because you try to rush something or get impatient, it ends up backfiring and actually setting you back. When Chelsea Handler was being interviewed by Piers Morgan, he happened to be quite disrespectful, and during the 60-second commercial break he just ignored her, and started to check Twitter and tweeting. And well, when they were back on air, she decided to call him out.
You tweet very amusingly.
I wish you did. I mean, in the middle of the commercial break, I want your viewers to know, they must know because they're probably following you on Twitter. I mean, you can't even pay attention for 60 seconds. You're a terrible interviewer.
Well, you just weren't keeping my attention.
Well, but that's not my problem.
It is your problem.
This is your show. You have to pay attention to the guests that you invited on your show.
In a very bizarre plot twist, a judge was sentenced to 6 months in jail after found guilty of misusing her position as a judge to help out her brother who was facing an employment dispute with the county. And the judge was so surprised by the ruling that he refused to leave the courtroom and had to be dragged out.
What are we doing here, Mr. Singleton? You gave her an opportunity to speak and that was turned down. It's not being offered now. Please have a seat.
So you're denying my right as a defendant to address the court?
Ma'am, please have a seat. Mr. and Ms. Deputy can take her away.
Sometimes you gotta be more aware of your surroundings. When a car was improperly parked for weeks, people just assumed it was abandoned and decided to put cement inside the car, inspired by WWE stunt of pouring cement into Mr. McMahon's Corvette. Some criminals are smarter than others. Due to delivery apps being generous with their customers, many people lie on them and claim their food wasn't delivered in order to get a full refund, and oftentimes credit too. When a woman lied saying her food wasn't delivered, the driver got fired from DoorDash since she accused him of stealing the food, and well, he went to the woman's job to confront her.
I delivered food here yesterday from Chipotle, and you put down that I didn't deliver it to you because I just got fired from my job.
This man tried stealing a bike from a police station.